It's the summer of 2026 and we're still going through this heat wave. And whenever I can, I spend some time by the lake. Keep noticing the wind and the water, the birds, and the way the evening light slowly changes. None of it changes what's happening in the world, all the pain and all the suffering. But it changes something in me because it keeps me connected to myself and to this place and to life. And it sometimes amazes me how many of us struggle to perceive ourselves as beautiful, myself included. And I wonder if that's because we spend so much time looking at ourselves and so little time really being with ourselves. Everyone is going to the water. Oh, shall I go? Oh, look at that, finally! I'm so grateful. So grateful. Ah, look at the ducks. I don't even care, like, if I get totally wet, because, like, 42 Celsius, like over 100 Fahrenheit, and without AC, like all these days, was just too much. Praise the Lord, I saw the lake. It is so important to see and to experience, to celebrate, to rejoice in the beauty of the mundane, the little things, not only the big monuments, and especially in the diversity of people and all the rainbow complexities that we have as human beings. It is so important. And I mean, we've seen in history time and time again what happened when people were trying to erase that and trying to create this monoculture of perfection, certain ideals, certain empires. I mean, I have this little channel and I'm just capturing the mundane. And maybe you're thinking or feeling yourself what you're doing is kind of insignificant or whatever, but it is not. It is not. This life and this body we're in right now, it isn't infinite. It will end someday. Realizing that has the potential to change our relationship with beauty. And I think it does change our relationship with beauty, because I feel it can basically go into two directions. We can either become very anxious and very controlling, starting to kind of cling to what we don't want to lose, like a certain form, a certain kind of image of beauty we have in our heads, a certain aesthetic image, and try to hold on, cling to that. Or we can soften our gaze. Each and every living being is beautiful in its core and in its essence. That's my value, that's what I believe. So with the time that just passes through this body we're in right now, we have this chance to look at beauty differently and to redefine it for ourselves, and to look at ourselves differently, at our lives differently, and just especially those things where we feel, oh, they're so messy, I don't want to look at them, they're not, not living up to the beauty standards that I have in my head. Your whole perception will change. Your relationship to everything that surrounds you, and that also changes the relationship to yourself. And if you feel messy, at this moment in time, which I do, for example, right now, I do quite often. I mentioned this on my channel because my life is far from perfect. I am far from perfect. But that's life, and that's beautiful too. And I've noticed that perfection rarely makes me feel connected. It often does the opposite, actually. It creates distance, like a feeling that I have to become someone else before I'm allowed to belong. And sadly, beauty has also become a word that's been shaped by patriarchal ideas for a very long time. And especially for women, beauty has often been treated as, or is still being treated as, an attribute that determines our worth. Something to achieve, something to maintain, to perform, and also something that's constantly being evaluated. And, that's a very different understanding of beauty from the one I've been talking about, of course, because I believe the moment beauty becomes a fixed ideal, it stops inviting relationship and it starts evolving around conformity. And we just have to look around, the systems that are most afraid of diversity in this world. They are also the systems that are most invested in rigid definitions, rigid ideas of beauty, rigid ideas of gender, rigid ideas of what a successful life should look like. And there's just very little room, very little tolerance for change, for contradiction and for becoming. But life doesn't work that way because it's impermanence, it's change. And the healthier an ecosystem is, the more diversity it contains. And I believe the same is true for us. Our emotional, cultural, and social resilience depends on our ability to welcome complexity instead of fearing it. Because when we experience difference as a threat instead of a source of life, we slowly disconnect ourselves from the very thing that actually allows us to grow. Lately, I've been getting these very weird ads where I can't tell if it's AI or if it's a real person, and talking about beauty. I just had to show you that. It's been on my mind. I have to share that with you. I just need your opinion.
This is how I made 47 hotter than my 20s. If you still think women decline with age, this video is for you. I became a contortionist in 3.5 months past 40 despite the restrictions I had in my back. I resolved 8 years of back pain after having kids. I sculpted my dream figure. This is my natural hair. There are no hair extensions. I have more youthfulness, flexibility, and radiance in my body than I've ever had my entire life. From the time I was 18 till...
I don't know, I think it's great, to stay in shape and to be healthy and to take care of your body. I do the same. I'm not doing these kinds of splits and stuff, but something about this kind of seems very off to me. I don't know about you, but kind of like, to me, it feels very male gazy. I don't know. Am I the only one who thinks that way? And because I've been pondering so much about beauty in the last days and beauty standards and norms and all of that, it just made me realize how much, especially as women, we're used to being seen through the male gaze. And to, and that's also something that's being displayed here, I believe. Because I think one of the most loving things we can do for ourselves is really perceiving ourselves through our own gaze. And it's probably natural that we all want to be seen and validated through someone else's eyes, and it gives us a sense of energy. We feel more beautiful if someone we desire finds us desirable, of course. But it gets difficult when our whole sense of worth and value is connected to that. And I think that's why it is so important for us to learn to see ourselves through our own gaze and to soften that gaze by getting into relationship with the whole world. Because then we will notice that, I don't like to spend so much attention to things like these. That's why I actually never, go there, because where attention goes, energy flows. But I just had to use that for an example, because not saying kind of that this woman isn't beautiful or anything, but the energy that it gives to me is like a very kind of rigid one. It doesn't open like my heart chakra at all. And I don't know. I just, maybe it does that for you. Just tell me where it opens another chakra. Anyway, the people that love us when we're lying totally bloated in the hospital, like in our worst shape, and are still there for us no matter what, consistently. And that's the gaze that matters. And that's the gaze we need to cultivate, for ourselves and for the world around us. And I think one central thing to practice that compassion and that unconditionally loving gaze, to cultivate that gaze towards yourself, is to spend time in your own company, to embrace your own company. And by that I mean meeting yourself where you are in that moment. And if you can, of course, treating yourself as wonderfully as you can, as you would treat your best friend. I'm saying nothing new here. Sometimes that means self-discipline. Sometimes that means just, letting yourself just relax and letting yourself go. But sometimes that also can mean just taking yourself on a solo date and doing something beautiful, giving yourself a treat, inviting yourself to dinner, into a sauna, into the cinema, whatever it is. And speaking for myself, that has an incredible effect on how I relate to myself, how I connect to my own beauty and to the beauty in the world. That's as simple as that. And probably not so much through, things like these, even though I'm doing like my fitness routine and everything. But it's just also because I want to be a strong, independent woman. Anyway, yeah, just wanted to share that.
Silk lining, delicate paper, tangerine rind. Tulip petals on the dresser all come to mind. Soft fawn pink brushing shoulders, page 55. You trace letters over the pictures of the climbing vine. I'm in a field of you're making. I can see a new flower awaken somewhere way past taken. Somewhere way past taken. Seashells, voices rising, silver wind chimes. Red clay pots lined up in a row all come to mind. Braiding
So I got myself something. I got myself a Schwedenfeuer. It's a sweet fire. I never tried something like that before, but I thought it's summertime, so why not try that and roast a marshmallow. So let's see how it works. Okay, I think I need to light it here. I hope my phone won't burn. Oh, that's nice. Oh, look how pretty. Oh, it smells so good already. And there's a little feather. So the noise you're hearing in the background is, you know, guys playing football and grunting, and I have like my difficulties with finding the beauty in that, especially in the grunting sounds, like that's really, you know, I don't know. Is it only in Germany that they make these kinds of sounds? I don't know. It's like, it's weird. But anyway, I will roast my marshmallow now. I try to ignore the ugly sounds. Oh, and just enjoy the smell of this wood. Oh my god, I feel like I'm in Finland. Greetings to Lucy and Yanni, by the way. So, sorry. Okay. I feel that's such an American thing to do. I hope it works with bamboo. I actually never did it with bamboo. Let's see. So, that's how my marshmallow looks. Let's roast it, baby. I hope it's not because of me. I didn't film how I ate the first bite of my marshmallow. Now I have to refilm it. I'll do it again. That was not so elegant. It tastes so good. It's so amazing. Oh my god. Madonna. Especially the burnt parts taste so good. This reminds me so much of the times back in the day when I used to travel through the desert before Mr. Orange was president. Like in each and every camping ground, there is like this possibility to make a fire. We don't have that in Germany. So it just evokes the most beautiful memories in me, I have to say that. And even these grunting noises of these guys can't take away this beautiful memory right now. And the sweetness of the marshmallow. And probably we'll get 5 more pimples as punishment, but I don't care. Well, but they're also just having fun. Boys just want to have fun, right? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Here's a church and here's a steeple. Oh, open the doors, there are the people. And all their little hearts at ease for another week's disease. And eagle, eagle, tell and scream. I never was left left in between. I was on the fence, and I never wanted your 2 cents down my throat and into the pit with my head up on a spit. Oh, Reverend, please, can I chew your ear? I've become what I most fear, and I know there's no such thing as ghosts, but I've seen the demon host. Thank you. My apartment will smell like campfire, and I will be feeling like I'm, you know, in the desert. That's nice. I will feel like I'm on a camping trip, even though I'm in the city. Hot town, summer in the city. Back of my neck getting dirty and pretty. Gritty, I think. And I heard the boys are even smelling it now too, and they think it smells like curry masala.